Hello, I'm Sandy Potter.
I'm Michael L., and welcome to Ageless Living. We're happy to join you once again from our home studios.
Well, it's no secret that as we age, our bodies go through many changes, and both women and men can experience imbalances with their hormones.
That's right. You may have heard about or even looked into hormone replacement therapy. But did you know that there's a natural alternative to the traditional synthetic treatments?
Yes, and to find out more, we brought in an expert. I was delighted to speak with Dr. Igor Turok, the founder of Connecticut Pain Solutions. Let's take a look at our virtual discussion. Hello, Dr. Turok. Thanks so much for joining us here on Ageless Living.
It's my pleasure.
Wonderful to have you. Your practice specializes in interventional pain management. Can you tell us what that encompasses and also talk about your philosophy of providing hands-on, compassionate care?
Most definitely. Thank you for inviting me. So the pain management, especially interventional part, has to do with doing some procedures that will prevent surgical intervention and avoid those tedious procedures that will keep you in bed or not ambulating for a long period of time. Also, interventional pain management helps with pain symptoms after the surgical procedures. So I see all kinds of patients, but not only interventionally, but the general conservative pain management as well.
That's wonderful. And I know today we want to focus specifically on hormone replacement therapy. And that's something that both women and men can benefit from as we age. I think firstly, let's start with what are some of the common symptoms that people could experience if they have a hormone imbalance?
Yeah, this is quite interesting. Practically all the symptoms, we're talking about quality of life, all the symptoms that you experience while we're aging can be related to hormone replacement therapy. We're talking about fatigue, we're talking about issues with weight gain, we're talking about issues with focus, memory, diabetes, we're talking about lack of energy, general health issues such as levels of concentration, insomnia, sexual dysfunction, you name it. It's basically has to do with hormones. Not too many doctors like to talk about it because we're so specialized, or tested because it has a lot of stigma to it. But hormones have to do with everything. You know, depression, anxiety, memory issues, osteoporosis, problems even with teeth, the cavities. It's not only candies that cause that; it's hormones that cause it. Sleep dysfunction, cancers. Because we're predisposed to, if your hormones are not appropriately managed, even cancers can occur. So it's extremely important for us to check our hormones and replenish them in an appropriate way.
Yeah, it is so all-encompassing. And I understand that you offer a natural option that can be tailored to fit an individual's specific needs. And that sounds fascinating. How does that work, and is it for everyone?
It's for everyone, whether you're a man or woman, whether you're menopausal or premenopausal, because it has protective function. That's the key, because the current allopathic medicine has to do with dealing with the problems that already occurred, but we don't do anything preventatively. The most known preventative features are that we know of is to do breast exams and do mammograms and do colonoscopies. What else do we know as a preventative measures? So hormone replacement is extremely beneficial to all of us because we start losing our normal hormone function from age of 25. And that's when we notice that, we're no longer peaking. So when people saying that we peak at the age of 25, 28, and then it's down the hill, most of it has to do with hormones. Because we're not optimizing our hormones, and we are running around and we are too busy to check on our own health, and we're not supplementing, so we're missing out on an important part of preventative medicine. And there are thousands of studies about this in Europe, and including cancer studies, in heart attack studies, that show that people, even COVID, people with low testosterone showed that they have very poor survival from COVID. So it's extremely beneficial for everyone to check the hormone levels. In majority, you don't follow the hormone levels, but to go through the screening and see whether this would be beneficial for you.
Absolutely. And finally, I just wanted to ask you, what are the benefits of the natural option that you have?
So what we offer is pelleting. Basically, what we do is we supplement the pure hormone compound, and it's not a chemical. It's what you produce in your body and you're missing. Or if you're not missing, your receptors are not accepting it anymore because of various functions. You don't synthesize them, or receptors are not absorbing properly. So we put pure hormones, whether it's estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and we supplement them, and we monitor every 4 months and adjust the dosages accordingly. The results are amazing, and you would know the results within 3 days. So it's fascinating to see the report from patients that start receiving it. Especially it has to do with men at midlife crisis level, or postmenopausal women, because we know the menopause is extremely destructive to energy, to normal functioning. It helps with urogenital atrophy. It helps with sleep dysfunction, and the hot flashes should be gone within 3 days. So it's remarkable. And the results are, plus it protects you from osteoporosis, heart attacks, strokes, Alzheimer's. There is no downside, in my opinion, or in opinion of thousands of other doctors that have been doing it, that there's no downside to it. Obviously, it needs to be done by a professional that knows about it. But I think it's a fascinating way, in holistic way, in treating various symptoms.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Turok, for sharing all of this information with us today. I'm sure people will have many more questions, and we'll put your information up on the screen so that people can get in touch with you to find out even more.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
It's been our pleasure, and we look forward to having you back in the future to discuss more topics as well. Stay well.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
And now, let's take a look at what's happening around Masonicare. We were honored to once again serve as the event presenter for the Wallingford Rotary Club, displaying 165 flags on our lawn at Masonicare Health Center to remember and honor all of the heroes in our lives, both past and present. Our team members throughout the continuum have been enjoying their well-deserved employee appreciation celebrations. What a wonderful opportunity to reconnect and thank our team members for all of the incredible work they do each and every day.
Thanks for joining us for another virtual edition of Ageless Living.
We look forward to bringing you more stories about living well as we take this journey together.
And until next time, stay well and remember, be ageless.